Hey everyone, you're listening to Caliente Girls. I'm your girl Lala with Monica, and today we got a special artist in the house, Rokeaux.
Hey,
Woo!
hello.
How are you? Looking
Good,
great?
good.
Looking
Thank you
fly?
so much. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm
Thanks
really,
for
really
coming
excited.
through.
Thank you. I'm excited.
So tell us a little bit about your style. How are you feeling today that I'm totally feeling your outfit?
Yeah, feeling really European, so I had to tuck my shirt into my pants. You know what I'm saying? Throw off with the red Adidas, and yeah, rocking my little Middle Eastern, cap on top. I just feeling really,
He's got all the
I like
cultures.
it,
Eclectic.
right?
I like the headband because I'm Middle Eastern,
I
so I'm
love
like,
it,
all right,
yeah.
you're touching on my culture. Let's go.
There you go.
There we go.
But where are you from?
I'm from the Virgin Islands. I'm from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Born and raised. Yeah.
Wow.
So how long ago did you move here?
I moved to LA in October of 2017, so about a year and a half ago.
And was
Okay.
it in pursuit of your music, or what was the reason for your move?
Yes, it was definitely primarily to pursue the music, in the mainland, the city of dreams for sure. I also flew away from the nest. I own a collective of creatives, and I needed to, get back to my own, fall back into myself as an artist.
Okay.
Yes,
So tell us a
definitely.
little bit about that. What does that mean exactly?
So throughout the years of me making music, back in Orlando, Florida is actually where my music really started to flourish and come into its own, because I moved from the Virgin Islands to Florida
Okay.
in 2009. I've always, or for the most part, I've always been celebrated within the community. I've had people that wanted to work with me, and there's a lot of people that I wanted to work with. And after me working at a studio for a while, I came up with this brilliant idea to reach out to these artists that I admire, or who always wanted to work with me, and see if we could have something under one umbrella. So after a little bit of trial and error, a few flawed individuals here and there, for the most part, we was able to come up with something incredible. We have currently we have about 6 producers and 7 artists,
Nice.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
and I kind of oversee the whole operation. And it's really exciting, the kind of music that comes out when artists celebrate each other and kind of like drop all of our talents
Oh,
into
for
one.
Yeah.
I
Do you
feel
guys
like-
have a name?
Yes, we go by Psych Clan. So it's like
Oh.
psych, like in psychology, and then
Okay.
clan with a K.
Nice.
Yeah.
So was just people reaching out to you what got you into music, or has that been something you wanted to pursue and then that just kind of presented itself as an opportunity?
Yeah, I always, from school, I think from 11th grade, I realized that music was my calling, and that's what I wanted to do ultimately. So I started to just, experiment with beats that I would acquire from online. I bought my first beat, and I never recorded a song to it, so I don't know what happened, but when I started to record myself, I would go to the radio station on my own, wait outside, try to like catch the DJ. I was lucky enough to get my music played on the radio when I was 17.
Wow.
And that feeling never left. That exciting
That's
feeling to
beautiful,
create,
right?
record, have it, mix and
Ooh.
mastered, and then play it to the public, get a feedback. That was like a high that I continued
Yeah.
to chase.
You know
That's
what's so incredible? I just heard somebody that it's like an out of body experience.
It
I
is.
never felt that, but did you feel that?
Yes, especially when
Wow.
people sing your music back to you, because
Ooh,
it's like, man,
I
like I
can
created that in
imagine.
my head, and like
Yeah,
you're
that's
singing it.
amazing.
Yeah. So when I would perform, it's always a good sign if you have a really good hook on a song. If the hook come back in the second
Yeah.
time and they're already singing it, so that's an unexplainable feeling that
And that just motivates you to just do more music, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
amazing. So what upcoming projects do you have going on, or do you have any tours or anything that people can go watch you at?
Yeah, so I'm actually in the process of developing like a college tour with one of my partners on the East Coast. We're still in the early stages of trying to figure out how we're gonna work it, but that's something that I'll be really excited to announce really soon.
Nice.
As far as projects, I have a few singles that I have outlined that's gonna roll out during the course of the next few months.
Well, you just dropped to single, right?
Yeah, just dropped my single, do single.
Ooh, so tell us about that.
Ooh, I was in my feelings.
Tell me, I'm excited for you to share that with us.
Oh man, look, so I thought, for the most part, like, I was in a relationship for a little bit in Florida, and I realized that music was kind of not hindering or, conflicting with it, but I realized that, I can't do it simultaneously because I'm doing one of the other injustice. So I broke up with my girlfriend, and I thought that was like the best idea, the best thing to do, and start pursuing it on the lonely tip. Of course, you have your fun when you're single. You could do what you want. You don't have to answer to nobody. No, you don't have to check in with nobody.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when those nights come and you can't share the good news with somebody, or you can't cuddle up with somebody, or when you cuddle up, it's just temporary. It starts to like really like weighing on you. Like, wow, this single shit is. Sorry, pardon my cussing.
It's okay.
This single thing is it's not what it all cracked up to be.
Right.
And, seeing everybody booed up on the gram, like on one of the lyrics I said, everybody showing PDA on the gram, it's the truth. Everybody is actually getting back in style to be in a relationship. And the single is pretty much me saying, like, I'm overdoing the single thing. I'm overdoing single.
So do you want to, do you want to get back with that girl? Or are you just looking for love?
Nah, I the single also said I let a good thing go when I try to do single. But nah, she just a cool friend right now. She took it, very, very what's the best word? With understanding. She was very understanding. That was probably the cleanest, most emotional breakup I've had because we cried like big babies in the car.
Wow.
But yeah, I think that's run its course. I think she got herself a new little boo thing. I have a couple little things on my radar that I peep in at the same time. But like,
well, I'm sure you're such a good-looking guy. I'm sure girls are all over.
You got him all blushing. You looked away like, hold on.
They're all over, right?
Thank you so much. I just try to be good.
No, I feel like oftentimes it's like in the industry, you either choose a relationship or you have to choose not the relationship, but a lot of people aren't understanding of the fact that you can have both as long as the person you're with understands.
And you guys
That's
have
the
good
biggest
communication skills.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, like
and she can't pretend to understand. She have to really understand.
Yeah, and be there for you and support you and
talk.
all that. It's really hard to find someone with that same mindset,
It
definitely, because it's like they're okay with it in the beginning, and then after it's like, okay, well now you're on tour and I'm here by myself. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, she started watching the clock. She started watching her.
She needs to be busy herself and be doing her.
That's why I always
to even be more understanding.
Exactly. I love myself, a busy woman. That when you check in, you both miss each other. You both was busy in the day, so when you check in, you have a lot of some meat and potatoes to talk about.
And you have to be okay not talking like all day, like even if it's just that good morning and then. At night, just talk on the phone, tell each other about the day, and be good with it. Like, not a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people are needy in that sense.
Yeah,
it's very
for sure.
hard, like,
Definitely.
Needy. Yeah, and I think it's sexy too. I think it's sexy when a girl is busy doing her thing. You could watch quietly and just be a fan. Like, look at my baby doing her thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And then you get curious. How's that coming on? I want to get updates from my girl too. I don't want to be the only one coming with hearty updates to the the sit down.
Yeah. Where it's like, oh, what'd you do today? Oh, nothing.
Exactly.
Around the house.
Yeah, exactly the same thing as yesterday.
Right? How boring. Then you get bored of her.
Facts.
It's like, see you. Bye.
Big facts.
No,
This is kind of getting old. Yeah.